as I predicted and said, it's final. Go ahead and pronounce his name and introduce this topic.
Well, out of respect to you knowing the family, I'm just saying his first name. I don't want to jack up his last name. I know it. I knew it, but I forgot it. So I'm going to call him Nico. So, Nico officially committed to UCLA, like you said, JB. You know, he put out like a long, it's like a tweet or a quote, you know, kind of thanking God and thanking his family and, you know, kind of talking about his journey ending at Tennessee and things of that nature. But he's excited and he's officially committed to UCLA. It's here. I guess I'll ask you, man, you being a UCLA, you know, fan, you knowing Nico and, you know, knowing the family, etc. Do you think this is a good fit? Was this the right move? What's your initial thoughts of seeing this?
Yeah, it's the right move because he's an LA kid. He should have went there from the jump. There's no more relationship building, as I've already said, and beat a dead horse. We're not going to beat a dead horse again. He's I would have never took him if I was Tennessee's coach, and now Tennessee's reaching. One of your colleagues called out the Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel and said this can end up biting you in the ass, even though I get what you did. Tennessee has no quarterback, homie. And I get it, but like at the end of the day, this guy is at the end of the day, all the shit he's taking on from leaving. He was a Heisman hopeful, correct?
Hopeful, yep.
And his name was in them. You know, when they start bringing your name up early as a Heisman deal, so you know they're gonna put you in the Heisman consideration unless you just shit the bed, right? So they knew he was going to be in the Heisman conversation. So like it's funny that Tennessee now needs a quarterback, and this kid is at least at home. I think he's going to be much better at home. That's all. Now, is he the Heisman Trophy winner? No, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying he'll be much better at home than he was away. And like I said, Smitty, I wish they wouldn't have paid him, though. And that's my boy. I wish they would not have paid him. We need to break the cycle some way, and it's a vicious cycle at that. We need to break it and humble some of these guys. At the end of the day, some of these kids need to be humbled and understand what humility really is. That's all I'm saying. And it would have been great to see this guy earn hits so he can understand that NFL is my ultimate goal, not transferring year to year to fucking different colleges to grab a bag. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, but he did take kind of a big hit in comparison to, you know, what he was, you know, getting at Tennessee.
Or he's ungrateful for what he got at all. Like not everybody gets out paid, Smitty. I'm gonna be real. And you and I should be two guys talking, even though we're from different generations, but we had the same exact rules and bylaws when we both played. We didn't get paid a dime. So unless it was from somebody on the slick side tip, we didn't get no dollars. So we shouldn't feel sorry for these dudes.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't feel sorry.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like I'm all for the kids getting paid, but I ain't getting this way we've done it. We already agree is a way that I don't know is sustainable, and it's definitely not conducive for success. I think it's creating bad play in the NFL, but that's a whole nother show. But I'm just saying, I don't feel sorry for none of these dudes. And when we're going to say he took a hit from $2 million, $2.4 million or whatever to 1.7, and in California taxes, and you want to add all that other shit to it, man, come on, homie. And I know the cats where they came from, and I'm cool. I'm happy that they got their bread. But like at the same time, I'm from the same streets.
Right.
I didn't get paid shit. I aspired to be an NFL quarterback. I wanted to go do that. I never thought about getting paid in college. So, like, we had to go get jobs and then hit the weight room at 5 a.m. and then still go out and try to have a life in college and try to get some pussy. You know. So anyway, it is what it is, man. But I don't feel any fucking nothing for him. And I love the kid. I don't feel shit about sad. You lost $700,000, motherfucker, please.
Nah,
we never saw $700,000.
Right, exactly. It wasn't even in your account yet. And it ain't like they took it from your account. It probably wasn't even there yet. So you
like my thing is, Smitty. My thing is, how do we really expect the quarterback to get better in college and then be legitimate an NFL guy, which means the best of the best in the whole wide world? How are we expecting all this if all we do is chase bags in college and we can't even finish a season at one school. How are we really going to get better fundamentally, cerebral wise? Just learning the game. Like, how are we supposed to get better? And I just keep hearing the normal average fan talk about get your money, youngster. Woo. I don't see the big picture here. The NFL quarterback is bad, homie. It's getting worse. And we got guys going 4 places in 4 years. How are they really getting better? Like, listen, you can go through 4 coaches, and I get it. In the NFL, you'll be traded 4 times possibly, right?
Yep.
But you're in the NFL. Those coaches better be the elite of the elite. And at the end of the day, in college, if you transfer 4 times, when you haven't become fully developed, you're learning 4 philosophies, Smitty, in 4 years, and you're starting over in essence every single semester.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out. I don't get it.
Like for quarterback specifically, I think that's extremely tough. Running backs, receivers, I kind of got mixed feelings about that because, at the end of the day, a route's a route. You know what I mean? You're going to A-gap is A-gap. You're going to do your thing. But for quarterback specifically, I kind of, tend to agree with you. And when you keep transferring, in and out of schools, that's tough. And again, y'all know I'm with players getting money. But the thing is, he had the money. He had the $2.4 million. So, like, it's not like he didn't. It ain't like he leveled up. It's not like he went from a small school to a big school. He actually took a step down for kind of being honest. So,
has anyone ever mentioned this to anybody? I'm curious. I want to ask it somebody. So, like a couple years ago, we had a guy like Daniel Jones got paid a super large amount of money, right?
Yeah.
And then we cut guys, and then we signed Kyler Murray to a big time deal, and then we got Tua got a big time deal, and then Sunshine Lawrence got a big time deal, right?
Yeah. And
then we got Justin Fields, who's on the verge of getting paid, and they said, we're going to trade you for a Chico stick and string cheese. And then we got Kenny Smallhands Pickett. We draft first round. Then we get rid of him, Chico stick and string cheese. Has anyone put all this together and figured out that all we're doing is robbing Peter to pay Paul? Like, do anyone understand we're throwing shit at the wall to see if it sticks because the quarterback is the position itself is so bad that we're just going to the next guy right away instead of developing anyone? Because in the NFL, you're not supposed to be developing guys. You're supposed to be teaching them your system. We haven't been developed in college. It's so bad that the NFL guy now gets these guys and are running through them because they fucking they're like, fuck, we got to just keep going until we find. Tennessee's about to draft their fucking 3rd quarterback, Smitty, in 3 years. Like, come on, man. Look at the guys that have been drafted in the last few years, and then we're just getting rid of guys. We're paying a guy because we don't think there's another guy out there, and then we just let that guy go. Daniel Jones went to Minnesota after they paid him an astronomical amount of money and hoping for the next guy. And then they'll do the same thing with the next guy. The Giants just signed Jameis Winston and the old Russell Wilson, homie. Come on, man. We can't sit here and think that this draft class and the next ones coming down the pike are really going to be good. Like, seriously, look at the 23 class alone where Nico was in. Nico was in the 23 class with Arch Manning.
Yep.
And I think there's like 10 other QBs. And out of 10, 9 of them transferred already in college. And none of the 9 have had success. Arch Manning, who's set, is the only one that's about to have success or had success. Like, seriously, like, think about it. And we're sitting here endorsing the portal as, you don't like it, go to the next place. Dog, how are you going to get better? You can't fucking develop no tough skin. You can't fucking take coaching. You can't take criticism. All you're doing is chasing a bag. You're not getting better at all. And we're out here, the common fan is out here endorsing you to transfer. 9 of the 10 2023 top quarterbacks have been zeros. Nada. Done nothing. And you guys think it's really conducive? You think it's sustainable? Come on, man. You guys got to open your eyes, dog. This is bad.